Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 3, Episode 71. Unfortunately, this morning, I am not going to be traveling too far. I was already planning on having a shorter journey today than usual, but it's going to be much shorter than I expected. So I have a opportunity to possibly make my money through an advantage play that's pretty close to home. So I will be attempting to do that. I don't know if I will make zero or if I will make $5,000 today. This is new to me. I'm just learning, and so I think it's going to be kind of a boring day much of the day. Not a lot of action. I attempted to input a couple casinos that are closer into the maps, and I would not be where I need to be in time. So unfortunately, most likely, unless something crazy happens, I will not be playing any blackjack today. I will be playing some slots and some other whole card type opportunities. So, I gotta grow, I gotta develop, I gotta have different skills, and hopefully this will work out. Unfortunately, in that last city, it did not work out because of timing, because of people not being where they need to be when I needed them to be, but that's just part of the game. So this morning, I'm up a little bit later than usual just because there's no hurry. Timing-wise, I do have my work computer with me, and I will be traveling, but not very far. This morning it is 39 degrees, cloudy skies, kind of a damp day, damp air outside, so it's one of those bone-chilling days, even though it's only 39 degrees. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I am starting my journey. I am moving to the first stop where I will be playing some slots, and I will sit in the parking lot and do some work for the office, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back. I went into this place and walked around for about 40 minutes or so and noticed that probably no one had been there this morning. So I was able to profit off of a couple small plays. I could also tell that one person is not going to work today based on them not being here earlier, marking things in a certain way. So that's good. I'm planning on being here for at least a couple hours. I have a meeting in about half an hour, so I'm going to go back in and play some more and see what else I can find. And then the meeting should be about half an hour to 45 minutes long, and then I'll go back in again and take another lap. This first time through, I was able to find one decent play and a bunch of small plays, and put them all together. I was able to come out ahead $402. So it's a good start to the day, plus 402. And I'm looking at what we're lining up for later on today. It seems like it's in order. I should know after my meeting if it's going to work or not. So real early on, hours before it happens, I should know if it's a possibility. And if it's not a possibility, I'll need to move on to another place, but I will actually have plenty of time to get to this other place. So I prefer not to. I prefer this one because this is a for sure thing. The other one is something I don't know. It's still a mystery. So hopefully this works out here. So right now I'm going to let you go and go back in and hopefully pick up some more money. All right, guys, I'm back. So I went back into the casino before the meeting, and I was able to find one other play real quick, actually. I was only in there 10 minutes and made $41 on that. Came back to the car, did my meeting. The meeting was supposed to be up to an hour long. It didn't last very long because some people were on vacation. So finished the meeting in about 20 minutes or so. Did a little bit of work in the car, and then I went back in the casino, looking for some things, and found a couple other plays, and ended up ahead another 138. So I'm up like whatever 579, 581 already for the day, and still sitting at this one casino. At this point, I'm going to go get something to eat real quick. I have some points that are expiring at McDonald's, so I'm going to get a Big Mac, and that will hold me over until the first part of my play is done. I may actually get something else as well, and then I'm going to head back to the casino and wait for my play to start, and then I'll look around at some slots, and then be back with you and report what's going on. So far so good today, chipping away at it, and I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, I am back. I have been in there for quite a while, about 4 hours, and I tested out this game, and I failed miserably. Well, not miserably. I failed. Um, I did all the right things, but it didn't work out. So after about 2.5 hours, I called it a day. And luckily for me, I was only down $27. Um, it wasn't meant to be today. So that's okay. We'll try again another day, maybe Saturday, and we'll see what happens then. I did play some more slots, and I took a heck of a roller coaster ride. I was down as much as 1,200. I was up as much as 200 or 300, and back down and back up. So after I was down 1,200, I played for a while. I got all the way up to plus 240, and then all the way down to minus 11 or 1,200. So no, more than that. 2,300. I was down, and then grinded my way back, and eventually ended up winning, and then got a jackpot at the end on top of that, and ended the session ahead. Let me just double check this number: $3,046. So plus $3,046 on the slots, and honestly, I was pretty upset today. I was going to go play blackjack. It didn't work out. This other opportunity came up. You know, I worked hard. I did everything I was supposed to do, and then I was pretty upset that it wasn't working out. And I kept trying and trying, and it just wasn't there. Um, just didn't have the opportunity that I thought I had. So we'll try again. And I did win on the slots. So for the day, I'm up like 34, 3,600 on the slots in one location. And I ended up with two W2s and down $27 on the other thing. So, you know, not bad. Um, didn't make for a very exciting episode for you guys, but it was definitely a lot of ups and downs and chest pounding moments on my end. So um, right now I am heading toward home. I doubt I'll do anything else tonight, but I will do something tomorrow. Tomorrow I am taking the kids to a baseball game in the afternoon, and we have box seats, so they'll be very happy, excited. And actually, I have a couple extra tickets. I need to find someone to go with us because it was 8 tickets, and one of my kids has got a soccer game, and blah blah blah. This one's got this, that one's got that. So we have a couple extra seats. So we'll find someone else to go with us. For now, I'm going to let you go. I may come back and not close this episode yet. I'm not sure yet, so I'll let you know. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. It is now Saturday evening, and some things have happened. For one thing, the online game that I was playing is completely dead. They figured out what I was doing, and they put curbs in, and what I mean is they made it so bad now that now every bet I place is a loser. So that game is completely dead. I can't get any more money out of it, so cashed everything out, and I'm done. So very unfortunate, but you know, you do what you can when you can, take advantage of it, and I never thought it would work in the first place, but it did, and I'm glad to get what I got. So that's one thing. This afternoon, I took my kids and some other kids, their friends, to a baseball game, and we had a good time. It was a little bit nippy out there. It was in the high 40s, low 50s, but we had a good time, and we had some hot dogs, we had some quesadillas, we had some chicken fingers, and pretzels, and drinks, beer, ice cream. We had everything. So it was a good time. Our team lost, but we still had a good time, and the sun came out toward the end, and one of my son's friends was able to catch a ball, so that was all nice. So overall, had a good day. This morning, woke up and decided, hey, we're going to clean the house today. So I started directing traffic. You do this, I'll do this. And we got a couple rooms cleaned up. The master bathroom in our house is pretty big. It's about as big as my first apartment, actually. And worked on that, got the floors, the tile, even cleaned out the drains and wiped everything down and pulled all the carpets out, the rugs in there, and vacuumed and cleaned all that stuff and put everything back in. So that was nice. Did the kitchen, the living room, the front entrance, and next week we'll work on some other rooms. So it always feels good, especially in the springtime, to kind of get everything organized. Just take everything, and one method is you take everything, you dump it on your bed, and it either gets thrown away or put in a place where it needs to be. If you don't need it, you throw it away, you donate it, and you just clean up. And we ended up with 3 or 4 trash bags full of stuff, between garbage we found under things and in, drawers and where it wasn't supposed to be and stuff, and really cleaned things out. So that felt good before we went to the game. Finished up at the game, and I went to a local pharmacy here that you can send your photos to be printed, and we printed over 1,000 pictures from Europe. I have no clue why. My wife had a 50% off coupon, and she just printed so many pictures. She has a couple picture albums that she wanted to put together for the trip. She was so excited about it, and I didn't want to break her heart by telling her all those pictures will never fit in all those albums, but maybe she'll buy more. That's good. So I'm glad that she enjoyed the trip and is putting those albums together now. So I left the house a little bit ago. I'm heading toward a casino. Now that the one play is completely dead, it's unfortunate, but we're moving on to other plays. I have another play tonight that I'm going to try to do, hole carding type play, and we'll see how it goes. I would love to make $3,000 tonight doing this, because instead of going out on a Sunday night, I am doing it Saturday. I'm only going to be in a limited number of places, if more than one. It might just be one. And I need to try to make some money. So I will try to get the numbers put together for last week. I have a feeling that last week, not including today yet, that I made over $10,000. So that was a nice comeback, and I hope this week is the same. If so, we'll be back on target just like that. We were behind when we left for Europe. We took a week off, didn't earn any EV except for that one London casino, and then came back, and I forgot to put the London casino in my spreadsheet too. And then we came back and just had a huge week. Started off a little slow, with Monday and Tuesday being work days, making hundreds of dollars here and there, and then developed it to thousands of dollars and ended up with a nice week. So so far so good. Let's cap it off with a good day today, and I'll come back and update you every so often if I get a chance. I might not. There may only be one more segment to this with the results, so just depending on how things are going. So for now, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get prepared. I'm going to get everything lined up for tonight, and then I'll be back and update you. Alright guys, I am back. So, did not turn out the way I expected. I am still learning, guys. I'm still learning. Going into uncharted territory, stuff that I have zero experience, well, almost 0% experience in. but I'm learning, and I'm learning slowly, and I'm learning about the variance that could happen. Basically, I did two things. I did a whole card opportunity on a low level, very low level, and I played slots, and slots were actually going very well. I was ahead about 250. I'd only played a couple small low limit machines, and that was it. And then I started doing the other opportunity that I had, and it was very, very slow, and my talent wasn't really there most of the time, and I just wasn't able to get all the bets in. I couldn't bet high, and I only had short opportunities to bet and wasn't really able to make a lot of money. However, with that opportunity, I was able to make $370. So not bad. That was for about a little over an hour of work, 370. And then I went back to the slots, and I saw an opportunity I couldn't say no to, and that opportunity buried me, basically. And that's the variance of slot machines that nobody tells you. Everybody thinks that you can just step in and make huge amounts of money, and it's not a big deal. So I went from being ahead like 215 or something to being down about 600 on the slots, and then I was actually involved for as much as 1,000 on the slots. I was down to my last $18 or $20, and just stubbornness made me not leave and keep looking and keep playing and keep finding things. I was able to work my way back, and I ended up leaving down 105 on the slots only. So down only 105 on the slots, and plus 370 on the whole card opportunity. And that's all I could do, and there was nothing left to do, and it is late, and there are a million people checking everything, and I'm hungry, and I actually feel like some Chinese food. So I looked around, and in my city, we don't really have places open late on weekends or nights or anything. So weekdays or weekends, I mean. But I was able to find one place that allegedly is a very nice place, owned by a nice family, and the food is cheap. And I ordered a General Tso's chicken, which I rarely order, extra spicy, with white rice, because I got to be healthy. I can't do that fried stuff, I got to watch myself, watch my figure. Large size, for a huge price of $11.50. I think that's a hell of a deal. $11.50 for that, no matter where you live. If it really is as large as people are saying online, then that's going to be nice. And I'm driving there right now. I should get there 10 minutes before they close. And a nice young kid that answered the phone told me it would only be 10 to 15 minutes before the food was ready. I'm going to get there right at the 15-minute mark, and then I'm going to sit in the car and probably listen to a podcast. I should probably take a nap, but I'm going to listen to a podcast, and then tomorrow early morning going to head off to church. I already told my wife I'm not going to gamble tomorrow, but I may change my mind, because tonight was kind of early. It's not even midnight yet, so I may change my mind and play some tomorrow. So right now, I'm going to let you go, and I'll be back with some further thoughts. Alright guys, I'm back. So I had some time to reflect on how things went tonight and what I could have done differently, and I concluded that nothing is what I could have done differently, other than not try. Just like in the episode of The Simpsons where Homer says to Bart, "Son, you tried and you failed. What did you learn? Don't try." And that was my only other choice, is not to try, but I'm not like that. I wanted to give it a shot, and maybe we'll give it another shot next week and try again. So there's some things going on in my area that are very unique, one-time things, and because of that, I am able to work from home on Monday, which normally I'd be in the office Monday, Tuesday. This week I only need to be in the office Tuesday. So I'm trying to think about where I want to go Monday, and do I want to wrap Sunday into Monday? Now you're talking, MW. So maybe I leave Sunday night and come back Monday night and go further. Maybe go 300 or 400 miles this time and try some different things out. So a lot of things on my mind. I will figure everything out. I will be back. I will let you know. I promise. Right now, I'm going to call it a day. If you have any questions or comments, the email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.